Hi everyone, this is a quick review for Kanchan. She's a communicator between the spirit world and the human earth form. And Kanchan helped me connect with my late husband who passed away in July. And there was a lot of unresolved issues and unfinished business. And Kanchan was very bang on in telling me how he passed, what happened, and where he was feeling the pain. And she was bang on because I know those parts were hurting him. And I could speak to Abbas through her, like it was his gestures, his words, his movements, um, his expressions that I could talk to through her. And halfway through, I think she was like, "Hey, there's someone he's met, and she did this," and she's like, "Is that your dad?" And this is something my dad used to do. So I was like, "Yeah, he's probably met my dad," and I was so happy that him meeting my dad and. She was This call helped me feel very light after the call. And I think when I connected with Abbas also, she was feeling heavy, breathing heavily. She was like, "Alifia, I don't think he's liking where he is, and you need to tell him to move on because he's stuck up there. He's not moved on." So I think the call was more about, instead of me feeling light, it was about him because he needed to move on. And she was like, "Please tell him to move on, that he can still, worry about you and your son, from even though he's moved on." And all of those things, I think a lot of things, because there was a lot of regret that Abbas had, a lot of things that he not said, a lot of things I didn't say, a lot of our regrets, and everything bottled up came up, and we were both crying heavily. Kanchan was just crying that entire call. She was crying, and there was so much uh, to go back and forth with. And I think the call was really about, it helped because I had to tell him to move on, and he was stuck up. His soul was stuck somewhere. Uh, he was telling me to move on because he feels like a part of me is stuck somewhere. So the call was really just about that, and Kanchan did a beautiful job out of it. She was bang on, and she connects very easily. She takes the energy really easy. She makes the process really smooth, comfortable, and no judgments. And there was a very clear conversation, and I loved how it transpired. And thank you so much, Kanchan. Thank you. It was definitely a closure call because it is important and imperative sometimes. And I'm glad. I'm glad Abbas chose you. She's been telling me that his energy is really trying to connect with me since a while. Stop stalling this, Alifia. So thank you for making this happen, and I feel very light, I feel very comfortable, and I'm very grateful for having this conversation with him. All his insights, what his messages were, it was beyond beautiful. Thank you so much, Kanchan, for doing this.